Hello, welcome to Singer's Journal. Today is Thursday, February the 15th, 2018. And I am on my way to rehearsal, or rather training, I guess that's what you want to call it, and then rehearsal. Yep, getting out here in this not so awesome 445 traffic, but it's all right because I know where I'm going. Just wanted to talk about the thoughts that I have now. I have decided to revert back to Famotidine for a minute just to kind of get my reflux under control, and then maybe go back to my digestive enzymes after I feel like it's a little bit more under control. The only issue is that with Famotidine, it upsets my stomach. Like, it says it's supposed to help with sour stomach and all that stuff, but if anything, it makes me feel nauseated when I take it. Go figure. But what it's supposed to be doing is stopping the production of so much stomach acid, which I'm not really cool with the idea of it stopping my stomach acid production, but at the same time, I'm not down with my esophagus being eaten either. Neither am I down with, possibly taking away vocal range because I'm trying new stuff or I haven't gotten it under control. So I guess I probably should have prayed about it before I made that decision, but I definitely will do that. It sounds really bad, like I didn't even confer with God to get his opinion on it, just did it. But I will be talking with him tonight, and maybe even once I finish recording this video, to ask for wisdom about whether I should continue with the Famotidine or not. I've been eating totally unhealthy for the past 2 days. Yesterday was Valentine's Day, and then today at my job, they kind of gave teacher appreciation, if you want to say that, and they spoiled us with a sweet bar. Like, they brought a sweet station, if you will, where we could eat off of. Look at that, you can't even see me. Sunlight, there we go. But anyway, so that you can eat off of it all day. So I definitely took advantage of that, and yesterday I ate like a pig too. And the bad thing about all of it is that I haven't been eating regular food. Like, I ate what I made last night, which were those meat muffins that I got from a friend of mine that's in my small group, but I didn't eat anything besides it. Like, I just ate sweet stuff all day and an apple. And today I literally ate sweet stuff all day and some apple juice. Like, that's all I've had today to eat. That was breakfast, that was lunch, and snack. I have been eating so unhealthy. But the Famotidine, honestly, I took one yesterday, probably around right before I ate anything, or maybe it was like that night before. So like the night before, I took a Famotidine, and then the morning I took like one a little bit later, maybe that night, I think, and then like early this morning, like one this morning, I took another Famotidine. So I think you're supposed to only take like 2 a day, so I probably won't take another one until it's time for me to go to bed. But in either case, it's helped. I mean, I haven't had to worry about carrying my enzymes around with me or making sure that I eat my probiotics. It's just so much easier to do it that way. But I also know that, in the long run, it's not going to be a healthy choice. I do know that, in the short term, it's a lot more to get used to having to think about everything you eat and think about timing everything just right for eating, and making sure that you take your, like for me, I had to make sure I took my probiotic every time I ate. I had to make sure that I had my enzyme in there, and I was actually taking it outside of the pill shell, just taking the pill shell apart and pouring it in like water or something, instead of like taking it, because to me it makes more sense now, and logically it makes more sense to think, well, maybe I should have been taking it like 30 minutes or so before a meal, so that my body could actually digest it first, or at least tear away at that plastic shell that's on it, and then eat my food. And then that way the enzymes are actually in there. But to sit there and do it, eat, and then throw it in there, and it has like 30 to 40 minutes before it will break down that little plastic shell, and the medicine actually is being released, or the enzymes are being released, that to me, this doesn't make any sense. And I could be completely wrong about all of this, but that's just my thinking. So It has helped, but I've also found that if I don't make sure I take my probiotic with the enzyme, it really doesn't do as well as it should. So yeah, I made that tough decision to go back to Famotidine, and again, I'm just praying that everything will be all right with that. But I have been pushing the envelope with what I have eaten for the past 2 days, and you know, from this point forward, I am gonna have to fast some stuff, because my chin already looking a hot mess with like pimples and bumps already growing on it and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna have to make some big old chunking sacrifices about what I eat, and I'm probably gonna begin that tomorrow, of just only apple juice and apples, just to kind of, I guess, what do you want to say? I wouldn't say recalibrate my body, but just to kind of get my stomach and my digestive system to a better place. I feel like apples and apple juice will kind of flush my system out a little bit for me. And then I read information about that and wanted to see how that would work for me. So I'm going to try it out, starting tomorrow, eating only apples and apple juice for the next 2 days, which is just Friday and Saturday, to see how it works. And then from there, maybe I can make a difference. It will make a difference in how my digestive system is working. The only dangerous thing with all of it, though, is that I know that once I get on a medication, like when I got off of omeprazole, I was producing so much stomach acid, like it was ridiculous. Like it was just nothing that was working. None of them digestive enzymes and all that stuff. So I feel like in a way I've kind of like gone a couple of steps back when it comes to trying to wean myself off of it, because like I feel like when I do get off of Famotidine, it's only been like a day and a half, but when I do get off of it again, I'm afraid that my stomach acid is gonna be like crazy loop-de-loop. So I don't know. I'm gonna take another one tonight, and we'll see. I think what I will do is just take another one tonight, and then not take another one for the rest of Friday and Saturday. And then we'll see what I feel like on Sunday. And then at least, through the weekend, I can be at home, and whatever side effects apple juice and apples bring to the body, I can at least be, comfortable at home, and I can deal with it better than being out at school and having to work and all of that. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Now, I'm going to share like my feelings about what's going on with me with music in a later video. But I am going to say that, like I feel like I'm just evolving as a person. I would have never thought, when I was younger, that this would have been such a difference in the way that I think about being a performer, being a singer, and what the purpose of all of it is, and how I want to be as an artist. I never thought that my mind would be in the place that it is right now. So I'm definitely going to share what I feel about that. But yeah, so I'm on the way where I need to be. I will say that I've been hitting the guitar a lot more than the piano here lately. And I've been playing piano probably about 10 to 12 years, no lie, like seriously. And I should be a whole lot better at it. But what happens is that I don't play piano every day, and did not play piano every day in all those years, of course. But I did, I just been around it, and, at least 6 months out of the year over those times I've hit it, and yeah, I know that I'm capable of learning it and doing better and getting in the rhythm of certain fast paced songs and all that. I know that I can do it, but it's just not like a passion for me on the keys. Now I do love it because it helps me to be creative when I want to like create a song, or if I need it for my job or something like that. It's very helpful in that way. But when it comes to like loving it or feeling like it's a part of who I am as an artist, I'm very shocked to think about the guitar that way. Like I think about the guitar a lot more, and it feels a lot more comfortable to me to learn than the piano did. And not necessarily comfortable in the ways of, my body doesn't ache when I play the guitar, because that's a lie. My fingers still got to get used to the stretching, and of course, like the top of my fingertips are feeling like, the bottom of my heels. So they're feeling hard and stuff. And then with piano, of course, your hands are a little sore over time, but I don't know. I just feel like I feel a lot stronger with the guitar, and I'm just so happy that I got a chance to speak with someone that was at my church, and he's actually the worship leader's dad at the church where I am now. And before he left, he and I spoke about me learning the acoustic guitar. I've been fascinated with it, but I just thought it was something that I really couldn't obtain, or something that was just kind of out of my reach. And he was just so encouraging. He was like, you should do it, and then I can help you, we can do this. And it really kind of motivated me to say, okay, I'm going to give it a try and see what happens. I have tried the acoustic guitar before. This is not the first time I've tried it, but this is the first time I've ever gone more than a month doing the acoustic guitar, because the first time I did it, my fingers hurt so bad, and I just didn't know how to go about it and enjoy it without getting upset and getting frustrated with it. So I do attribute the YouVersion app, or I don't know, I do think or have positive things to say about the YouVersion app, because that actually helped to make it a lot more fun. It gives you goals that you reach, and there's smaller goals, so you don't have to feel like you have to play a full-length song with chords as soon as you start using the app. It's like it takes the time to teach you what the notes are, and it lets you, teaches you one note at a time, and you just take your time and you do that. So that's the great thing about the YouVersion app for guitar, and I bet it does the same for piano. So I'm curious about doing that in the future. But the negative part of YouVersion app is that, my goodness gracious, ads will not stop. I mean, it is ridiculous. The ads were taking over my phone. Literally, I'm talking on the phone or recording a video or looking up something online, and the ad would just take over the screen. And it would no longer be my app or whatever I'm in. It would just take over, and it would be like that wish.com stuff, or just like you're on YouTube. The app, it just completely takes over like an ad, and it won't stop. Like, you have to wait 3 seconds to skip it, just like you would on YouTube, and that was just ridiculous. So I deleted it because of that. But as far as how it is a very good tool to teach musicians how to become better musicians. So I definitely can appreciate it for the things that it provided for me, and it did give me the confidence that I could be able to get it, that it is obtainable for me to be able to reach it, and it's not so far-fetched to say that I can play the guitar. And I do enjoy it now. I really do. I enjoy learning new chords every day. I go through whatever it's going to take for my fingers to adjust. So yeah, but anyway, just feel like I'm talking on and on and on. I haven't sang much today, but again, I'm about to go to practice now, so I'll be singing there. All right, well, I'm out on this beautiful Thursday. It's so pretty out here. Let's see if I can get a good look at the sky. So beautiful. Okay, I don't know what they got, but all right, bye.